What was the two names we were looking for? Ed and Anthony?
Ian.
Ian. Ian. So, for some reason, a couple weeks ago, we were told to come here and try something new. So we came to the cemetery, right across the street from our house. And we came back here to section 18. And we ended up talking to two spirits. One was not so friendly, the other one was very friendly. Ian was the very friendly spirit, and Ed was the one that was not so friendly, according to Ian. That was how much of a deep conversation we had with Ian himself. Which I do have that on my camera, but this right here is my phone. So there's a lot of wind, so I apologize ahead of time. Evans. I am not coming across that name, but I have only started. But that is the only reason we are here today, to see if we cannot come across at least one, if not, my wife has come across one of them right now. I'm not sure which name it is, but we are getting ready to go find out. His last name is Block. Edward.
I wonder if it was saying something like Iva instead of. No, that's not close enough. Or Anna, because it sounded like it said Ian, but what's close to Ian?
Not really anything. Because that's the second Edward we found. Because he said his name was Ed. There's a Roy. Ian. Ian.
I mean, finding an Ed is pretty easy.
Yeah, that's a very common name. Ian, not so common. But he did tell us that he was buried in section 18 somewhere, but he didn't really give us where. So let's see. Yes, that is the hospital, if you were wondering. This is the section of the cemetery right behind Borges. So, just throwing that out there. This is the cemetery right next to and behind Borges. Me and my wife have done a couple of investigations here, and it usually comes out with a pretty good turnout. But we just started actually filming ourselves doing it, so now we're going to try to make our own YouTube video, try to become YouTubers, but who knows? If it ever actually happens, it happens. If not, it doesn't. I won't be too ashamed, but it'll be fun trying. I've got two cars coming up right now. They're staring at us like we're a bunch of weirdos. I'm gonna see if my wife will turn on the Necrophonics app and see if we can't locate this guy again and see if we can't speak to him, because that would be pretty cool.
My phone's messing up again.
And the car's off.
It's on. Weird. Maybe it won't go up because I got that on.
We've never had a problem with it before. I'm recording it, so...
There we go.
Hmm.
Okay, let's try it again.
That was weird.
I know it. There we go.
Alright.
Who am I speaking with?
Couldn't?
Tell me your name. Tell us your name.
Did I say Millie?
I don't know, I could have swore I heard cunt twice.
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah. I don't know if they were trying to say their name. I have to play it back to hear it. But that's what it sounded like to me. Did that sound like Trina?
It kind of did. But I don't want to say it was.
Are you trying to say my name? My name is Trina. Can you say that? Got me? Gotcha.
Gotcha. Dad? Marie.
You know what's weird is these are all pretty new here.
Some of them.
I mean, not saying just because they're new, they're not going to be haunted or whatever you want to say.
What the fuck was that?
What? Yeah. What was what?
I just seen something coming up over that hill right there, but when I looked back at it, it was gone.
Are you video recording?
Yeah. I've been video recording pretty much the whole time. Charles? Steve?
Is there something that you need to tell us?
Ellen.
Aileen.
That's pretty close to...
Are you trying to tell me your name? What do you want us to know?
Neil? Even in the daytime, this place is still kind of creepy. Like, you still kind of get that feeling that you're being watched. And it's only in Section 18 for some reason that you really get that feeling of being watched. I can't really explain it to why it's just this section, but you can just kind of feel like somebody from over there is just watching you, but nobody's there.
It just said, okay.
It's really weird.
It did.
I don't know if it's because it's right behind the hospital and maybe somebody in the hospital's watching you. And that's why you're getting the feeling that somebody's watching you. But I don't know why, but every time we come to Section 18, it feels like somebody's watching us. Chester C. Margaret. That is so you can put flowers there.
Really?
Yep. That is so you can lift it up and put flowers so you won't have to dig a hole.
Oh.
Yes. It is actually a pretty good design. It's pretty nice. Wow, it is a lot colder than I was expecting to be out here. Since it's quarantine, do you think we should make an actual video tonight? Or should we do one last video of inside our house before we move to our new house?
Yeah, there's still a couple cars down there.
Yes. That's the park. That's that park. But this section back here is where I would always see somebody walking past me while I was mowing it back when I mowed the cemetery. I still want to go make a video over by the Henderson Castle because I think that would be pretty cool. See if we can't talk to the Hendersons themselves in the graveyard because I think that would be pretty awesome. Let's see here. 13-minute long video. Maybe that's what I'll change it more into. Kind of a vlog of stuff that we just do. Just every time we come out to a place, we might just vlog it and tell you guys what's going on, things that are going on in our lives. Pretty sure y'all know what vlogging is. That might be what our channel turns into. Who knows? We haven't really started one yet, so this might be the first one that gets shot out. So this will be our starting video and we'll go off from that. Because why not? You got to start somewhere. Why not start here? Walking through a cemetery at almost 8 o'clock at night and the sun's still up. It's, for some reason, this cemetery is really creepy, and it's even creepier at night. The reason me and my wife come to this cemetery, to this plot, which is plot 18, out of the entire cemetery, is because one night we were just walking around trying to figure out something to do, and we said, screw it, let's go to the cemetery. So we came to the cemetery, and we were walking down one of the roads, and next thing we know, we hear somebody jump out of a tree, and it was about 11 o'clock at night. And there should be absolutely nobody in the cemetery, which everybody knows. We shouldn't have even been here, but we were, because why the hell not? But we were in the cemetery. We came back here to plot 18 because we were just, something was just pulling us back here. And overall, we heard something jump out of a tree, and the K2 meter that we have was going bonkers. I mean, it was just going nuts. It was going to red. I was asking it questions and it was answering me. It told me that it was a demon. I told it cannot come back with me. It cannot attach itself to me. And then ever since that night, weird things have been happening at our house, which we are going to make another video here tonight about, because this might be the last weekend that we can do this at this particular house, because we are in the process of moving. So we couldn't find one of the names that we were looking for, but we did find two of the Edwards that we have been looking for. Now, that night that we got the two names off of the Spirit Box, off of the Necrophonics app, was Edward, and they both told us that they were buried here in plot 18, which we haven't quite been able to find the other one, but we have found an Edward, but we're not sure if it was that Edward. So that's kind of where we're stuck at right now, not knowing exactly if we're actually looking at the right guy or not. We're not actually getting any responses back from him or nothing like that. But I will also throw up her EVPs that she catches off of the Necrophonics app on my Facebook too. It'll also be on her Facebook. So check us out. Give us a couple of likes, give us a nice couple of comments, and let's take it from here.